Hello there, YouTube. It is Mike from the Hardcover Comic, and I realized looking back at my videos, I hadn't done an overview for book two of the Metabaron, which is a pretty recent release. I believe it came out in March or April. But anyway, it's the next book in Jodorowsky's Metabaron saga. Very excited. Volume 3 is in the works right now. Valeto Shidi, I believe is his name, is doing the artwork. He did book 1, which was tremendous from an art standpoint anyway. So he's doing the artwork for that, and I'm very excited for it. They were initially saying Esad Ribic was going to do the artwork, who has done Thor: God of Thunder, Secret Wars with Jonathan Hickman recently. They mentioned Mukesh Singh, who he's an amazing artist, did a bunch of 18 Days concept artwork with Grant Morrison, but it looks like Valeto's back for the next volume, which is fine. His artwork is incredible. I have read this book. So the Techno Cardinal and the Transhuman. So this continues following the latest Metabaron, as he sort of deals with the Techno Popes and God, there's a lot that's happened in these books. I did read this a while ago, but anyway, it goes back to the very first Metabaron story, where we were basically seeing the epiphyte being revealed to the technos, I believe, who started a war, and it just spun into the Metabaron's epic saga. And I have to be sure not to show 18 plus pages here, but as you can see, the artwork is still fantastic. Let me just credit the gentleman, Nico Henriken. Sorry, I'm butchering it. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, the book is good. It's not as good as Metabarons or Techno Priests, but it's still a good read. I think I would recommend you guys check this out, especially in this super oversized format. Looks great. There's a lot of there's a lot of nudity in this book. There's a lot of nudity. There's a lot of twists and plot turns that happens. You got the transhuman here. Again, it's been a while since I've read this, but it's a really interesting read, and I can't wait for book 3 because the way this thing's moving, it looks like there may potentially be, we may get a new Metabaron out of this whole thing. But you never know. It never works out the way you hope it will. But yeah, it's a great book. Oh, I can't show that page. It's a really great book. Surprisingly, I'm very excited to see where it goes. There's no bonus content in any of these. I'm very excited for volume 3, and having a book this size is just great. It's 112 pages. Take a look at the pricing here. $30 US now. It seems like it's expensive, but you're getting 112 pages, massive. Like what you get in terms of story in one page of a Jodorowsky book, you're getting in like half an issue. For maybe not all Western comics, but at least the big two comics, Marvel and DC stuff. But yeah, highly recommend you guys check this out. Pick up book 1 and book 2 while you can in this massive oversized version. Be sure to check out the Metabarons if you haven't. Before reading this, it'll greatly help with your payoff and your enjoyment of the book. It is for adults. There's a lot of sex, nudity, violence. Yeah, it's it gets out there. It's Jodorowsky. I mean, by now I think people know what the deal is. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. If you guys have been looking for new comics to read, I highly suggest you guys check out Humanoids books, some European comics. Very fascinating stuff. Very different take on subject matter that Western comics deal with as well, with spectacularly detailed artwork and just great storytelling. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, leave comments below. I'll answer however I can. And yeah, and until next time, you stay classy, Internet.